Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name's Hugh. I'm here today in a slightly, it must be said, overcast Brixham. It's quite warm, but it's not quite as sunny as it's been. But today we're on Tuesday, aren't we? Yeah, it's Tuesday, and we're looking at this fantastic 2004 Windy 28 Ghibli. She is called ORCA, and she is on the market with Berthon right now and ready for you to buy. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, so this is ORCA. She is a 2004 Windy 28 Ghibli. She's on the market with us now through Berthon. She's running on a single CAD 300, 285 horsepower diesel 6-cylinder engine, which has run 600 hours with an impeccable service history. We'll have a look at that and run her up in a moment, but just to show you her nice sleek lines with 10 kilogram stainless steel anchor there on the front on a little roller with powered up down control there, windlass with retaining chain, and then we've got up down also from the main cockpit. An opening deck hatch here with a nice blind underneath it so you can get air into the cabin. We've also got port lights 1 and 2, so this one is into the heads, this one is into the main cabin. Let's pop into the cockpit in a moment and have a look. And this is a nearly brand new, so for the 2022 season, all over sort of a camper canopy. It's got a lot more height than the original ones from Windy, so we've got better headroom in here, and it's really nice quality heavy sunbrella material. Got teak deck here. She was ordered from new with the teak bathing platform and teak in here, and just to show you, she is number 200 of Windy 28, built in Norway by Windy in 2004 and handed over in 2004. Wintec hull, so deep V hand laid up lamination. And that is the sort of sun pad area. It's been recovered for 2022 in this really nice blue silver text. We have these little ratchet mechanisms here for letting the sun pad move backwards and forwards. You can lock them like that, so you can have this as a large sun pad like this, or it can actually move a stern. Folding cockpit table here with a nice new base here, and it's in really nice nick for age, so that just spreads out like that. It's one of Windy's trademarks, is these really nicely done walnut tables. So locker space underneath here, more locker space underneath here, access down to the heads outlet seacock there. Underneath the floor here we've got water tank here, locker space here, the fridge, it's just underneath the floor there, so you can use it when you're at the galley here, or just to lean down and grab a beer when you're in the cockpit. And then got this really nice touch, so we've got drinks holders and glass holders there in the cockpit already. Twin helmet seats, bolstered like that, so you've got really good support if you're sitting or standing. Same here, and this one's actually got an extra bolster on top. Her owner's quite tall, and allows him to sit down when he's helming. We've got an Icom M323 VHF there, tuned into channel 80. We've got Roy Marine depth and speed, trim tabs here, bow thruster here by side power. That's it working. There you go, turn that off now. EDC, which is electronic diesel control here, which is to do with the engine. With an array of switches here, we've got anchor windlass, nav lights, dash lights, and cabin lights there. Underneath here we've got engine bay lift. We'll just whack that up now so we can have a look at that. As you can probably see, it is making that all go up. Then we have fusion head for the stereo system, more switches here. Then we've got a GPS map 750, which is a Garmin multifunction plotter. You can go for navigation, and it just shows that we are here in sunny Brixham. I'll just fire up the engine as well so you can just see that it all works. So we go to position 1 here, and we press this button here, we get a little red light there, shows that we have 601 hours run on her. And if I just flick this over, there we go, running nicely. Compressor just dropping out there. We close this hatch down, show you exactly how quiet these boats run at. So the hatch just closing there. It's almost silent now, so that engine on this boat will propel her to around about 36-37 knots, and is a really comfortable cruising engine. 6 cylinders, very well maintained, and only showing 601 hours. So we'll just turn that off now and take a look inside. It's a beautifully varnished floor, really nice mahogany timber here. We've got a diesel fired Wallace hob underneath this one, then we've got hot and cold sink under this one. This is all the service history and ownership history on her. We handed this boat over in 2004 to her first owner, and she's in her 4th ownership since that now. Lights work, we've got that opening hatch up there. You can turn this into a big double berth using the infill cushion that's up ahead of the table, and that little dummy lunette piece over there to extend the headboard. She's in original upholstery, it's all in really nice condition throughout, and the table there is in perfect nick. Quite a lot of upgrades on this boat, so it's got a new panel here for domestic wiring. It's got a new battery charger, only recently fitted. The heads compartment is all very clean. There we go. Has its own little independent blower that sits down there to ventilate here. We've obviously got that opening port light, so look at that. This boat is 18 years old. It's an absolute credit to her owners. She's called ORCA. She's on the market now. Please do call us if you need any more information on her.